What's up, y'all? This your boy JP, and I see this very common when people have aftermarket radios, and I want to fix this issue right now. So before we get started, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, please consider subscribing, because these are the type of things we do: car audio tutorials, radio removals, anything car audio install related. That's what this channel is about. So what we have is the aftermarket radio in the client's vehicle, and we also have this USB that's plugged into the back of the radio, just kind of pinched right here, hanging out. So what we want to do is fix this problem, and we want it to look good. We already see that the client is using a USB charger inside the cigarette lighter. So we want to use this piece. It is the PAC USB DMA1. It's the short USB. It's like a 6-inch dash mount, and it's the perfect size of the actual silver cigarette lighter. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that out, plug this in, and then that way we're going to stick that extension in here. The good thing about it is that it is a short extension, so we have tested this out with plenty different vehicles, plenty different radios, and plenty different phones, and this one will work for your Apple Carplay and your Android Auto, transferring the data and charging. Since we're using this for charging anyway, why not charge and be able to use your Android Auto or Apple Carplay all in the same thing? So in this 13 Nissan Rogue, the only thing that we want to actually do first is pop that little piece off. There's just a panel removal tool. We're going to go ahead and unplug that because we don't need it anymore. Alright, y'all, so there's two ways that we can do this. We can try to just take the whole thing out, install this, and then put it back in, or we just try to do the silver part by itself. So I'm going to try to just take out the cigarette lighter port by itself. As you can see, on the top and on the bottom, it has those two little squares, and those two little squares are little notches that, see that little ridge right there? So we basically just want to press those up and down. So what I'll usually use is like my pick tool, and then I'll try to press it down. Let me see if I can't. Did y'all see that? All right, y'all, so now that we got that part out, we're going to take our USB flush mount, and we want to stick it in just like that. So now, of course, it goes in because it's literally the perfect size, but it's just a tad bit small. And I mean that it can easily kind of just come out like that. So one thing that I usually like to do is I take like some electrical tape, and then I'll just wrap it around a couple times to kind of thicken it up, so when it goes in, it kind of pressure fits. You can also put it in, and then on the back side just put like some hot glue or something like that. Now with this having these ridges on them, you can, if you wanted to, find a little flat spot right here, drill a hole that's the size of this, pull it through, and then it will really pressure fit, because these little things have these ridges at the top. And then once it goes in, you will have to turn it around and press those tabs in to actually pull it out. But I'm just going to wrap some electrical tape around this a few times and then stick it in until we get that tight fit. All right, so I sped it up, but y'all can see how thick it is. Now, even though I only went around probably like 6 or 7 times on the camera, you guys get the gist. I actually wrapped this probably about 12 times. I just kind of do a couple wraps, test to see if it's gonna be tight, do a couple wraps and test. I think this is about 12 times. Got a thick little jacket on it. So now when I stick this in here, it's gonna be tight, and that's what we want. Boom. So now that's pressure fitted in there, and I am pressing on the back, like pushing it with my hand, trying to push it through, and then it's not coming out. And that's what we want. So now look how flush that looks. Look how good that looks, right? So now we're gonna take the radio USB extension cable and plug it into here. I'm gonna put this back in, then we're gonna check and make sure that our Android Auto works. So no more of this. Take our cable out, plug it right there. All right, so as y'all can see, man, we got Android Auto working perfectly. We are plugged in right there, and that's pretty much it, man. That's why I want to show you guys that quick fix. That way you don't have to worry about pinching that wire in the glove box, drilling a hole in the center console. Just take that cigarette lighter plug that you were using to charge your phone anyway, charge, and use your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Any type of value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment if you want to. Product links are in the description, and Patreon links are in the description for the people who want to furthermore support the channel. I love each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. Till next time, this is your boy JP signing out. Peace.